Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's Tip Tuesday. My name is Kaylee and this is your lifestyle approach to conquering all of life's issues. So this week we are going to be talking a little bit about time management and how you can work smarter and not harder. So I think it's really important to manage your time and to kind of get in the habit of doing some things that are in the end going to make you more successful. And time management is good for anything, whether it's a job, whether it's school, whether it's just being a student in general or a working person in general. I think it's really important to have good time management skills so that way you don't have to work harder, just smarter. So the first thing is obviously to plan your time. Get a planner, get a calendar, get an app on your phone, anything like that that can help you stay organized and know when you're supposed to be doing everything. I'm the person that's really like I have to have everything perfect in my planner. I need to write down every single thing that I need to do, when I'm supposed to do it, when it's, supposed to get done. And this is just something that really helps me stay on task and know everything that I'm supposed to do, and just a really great organization skill to have in general. And I would highly recommend it, so that way it helps you manage your time. So while you're putting things in your planner or on a schedule, it is really good to plan accordingly and to kind of organize things from the most important to the least important. And you always want to finish the most important tasks first and slowly make your way down to the least important tasks. This is a skill that I have used so much and really learned to utilize, and it's very helpful and I would definitely recommend it. Another thing that's really important is to be able to block out distractions and know how to have self-control. Oftentimes it's really easy to, oh, my phone's right here, let me just, scroll through social media for like 45 minutes, or I'm just going to watch one more episode on Netflix. And we all know that one more episode on Netflix really means like 10 and then starting a new series. So it's really important to be able to have self-control and say, no, I'm going to stop my episode of Netflix now, get this finished, and once I'm finished then I can go back and binge watch Netflix until 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's just really important to get in the habit now of being able to have that self-control to limit distractions and kind of push yourself away from distractions. There's also a lot of really great apps that almost like lock your phone. You can set a timer on it and it'll lock your phone for like 3 hours or an hour or 30 minutes until you get your work done. And this is honestly a really great tool if you don't have any self-control around your phone, because I know I'm one of those people that doesn't. Sometimes it really is okay to say no. I'm the kind of person that really has a hard time saying no. Like, oh, you want me to do this? Okay. Oh, you also want me to do this? Okay. You want me to do these 3 things? Okay, yeah, sure. You want me to do another thing? Okay, great, yeah. And after saying yes to doing so many different things and taking on so many extra assignments, you really start to feel overwhelmed and you really can't do it all. So sometimes it's okay to say, no, I'm sorry, I have a lot on my plate, maybe next time, and, call it a day. Avoid procrastination and be committed. I cannot tell you how bad of a procrastinator I am. I'm not gonna lie, this video is getting filmed probably 2 hours before it's gonna be uploaded. Hashtag procrastination. So don't be a procrastinator. Just get things done on time. Get things done way before they need to be done. And it's going to make life so much simpler, because, once you start getting in the habit of procrastinating, it's going to be hard to break that habit. So, when you get an assignment, when you get a task, just finish it then and there. Finish it as soon as possible. So that way, once you get everything done first, you can have time after that to just be free and do whatever you want. Be free. So I would just really encourage you to do that. And also be committed and, set a time each day when you are going to study or where you are going to work on things. Maybe that's the morning for you if you're a morning person, or maybe that's late at night if you're a nighttime person. I think it's just really important to be committed and have a commitment to yourself as well as your assignments, that you're going to get everything done and work a little bit each day. With this, I think it's also important to schedule time for yourself. If you're constantly working, you're going to go crazy, and that's not healthy for anybody. So it's important to maybe schedule yourself some time at night or in the morning to just sit back and relax and read a book or do whatever you like to do, because we all need some time to, let our brains rest. So backtracking a little bit to procrastination, something that I've been saying a lot this year is and telling myself is that I need to learn how to beat my deadlines instead of simply meeting them. And by this I mean just kind of kicking those deadlines in the butt. If something is due 2 weeks from now, get it done now and have it ready a week and a half before the deadline, instead of just procrastinating, working on it the night before it's due and getting it in right when it's supposed to be due. Because of course, yes, you'll get it done that way, but it's just a whole lot more stress, and it's just something that can really be avoided if you manage your time correctly. So beat your deadlines, don't meet them. The last thing I want to highlight to you is that it might be really helpful if you surround yourself with some clocks or have reminders. Maybe have a clock in your office, or start wearing a watch, or have your phone easily accessible to see the time if you won't get distracted by it, because it can really help you manage your time and know, okay, I've been working for this long, I have this much longer to work, or oh my gosh, I only have this much longer to work, let me focus and get this done. Another thing that it might be really helpful is to schedule some reminders on your phone. Set reminders 15 minutes before you need to start working on a task, or set 15-minute reminders before you need to do something, or set reminders weeks in advance or days in advance if you think you're going to forget a deadline. I think this would be really helpful and really beneficial to utilize into your life. Thank you all so much for checking out this week's Tip Tuesday. I hope you liked it. This is all a part of my college and career series, so if you haven't checked out any of those videos, I would highly recommend them. So I will transfer you over to my Conversation with Kaylee videos if you'd like to check those out as well. But I hope you got something from this video, and I'll be seeing you all next week in Tip Tuesday.